Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Now.
Goodbye, Commander.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
I would have helped if you just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family.
Obviously.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something? So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Yes, Commander?
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Heading out.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserved it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a
We're
sense
all in
of...
for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
We'll talk another time,
Commander?
Lieutenant.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard. I get the feeling you want to ask me something,
Maybe we could
Commander.
pick up where we left off.
Actually, I think I was talking about... I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always
We don't have
seems...
the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with... You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It
You're
is an
scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can,
There is a
Liara.
reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted
I
to know.
apologize, Commander. After our last... I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something...
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Prothean?
I admit, your connection to the You intrigue me, Shepard. But I was not sure. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
How could you and I have a relationship? We're not
Asari
even...
and humans are physiologically compatible in most ways. There must also be an emotional and spiritual connection. But none of this matters if you are already involved in a serious relationship.
I care about Ash.
I thought so. Still, I feel as if there is also some attraction between
You're right.
us.
There
I
is
knew
some...
it, and I knew you felt it too. We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have
These
almost
things never make sense. They just happen, and
You
we
make
get
it
swept...
sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You.
Take all the time you need, Liara.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
I realized that he escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that.
Words mean nothing
I'm going
until...
back. If the people I'm sworn to protect can't trust me, then I don't... Don't worry, Commander. I will.
There's a reason for everything that happened, Shepard. Your assignment to Elysium. It put you in the right place at the right time. Your character... And that got you here. Commanding the No pressure.
The galaxy may need me here.
God, you're awful. Sorry. I need time to think. We've been focused on the... I hope you can wait.
There's some old saw about waiting and good things.
You are totally shameless. You need your own life. I'll warn you, though. Sleep tight, Shepard. Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least...
she's Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's...
Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Shepard.
Rex.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I should go.
See you later.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we
Of
go
course.
in?
If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is. This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port. I want to know where this package is going. This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous. I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies. Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay. I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it. This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help. Tell me about the job again. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. You want me to use my status to... That is not inaccurate. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay. I want to know where this package... The customer is the Krogan called in... You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless... This one humbly begs the other to consider its request.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
What will you do for me in return?
I would compensate you. The precise amount in credits depends on the severity of Opold's crime.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report. Good. I received a dozen... urgent messages while you dithered about.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Henge. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past. Keene spends his days at the hotel. Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanis Risk Control. Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
You're this. The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's
I
me.
used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Ananias or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground.
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down.
Do you know where that
You looking
matriarch
for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there
Oh,
in
no.
Peak?
There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up.
What was that about synthetic insight?
Scuttlebutt says Lorik Keene was on the take. So Ananias shut down SI's offices. Quiet like. So no off-world
I have to
lawyers.
go.
You need it. Corporate. So what can I do for you today?
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business.
If you want to enter the garage, you need...
need a moment of your time.
Afternoon. Sit down.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk. Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage.
You need a pass. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be... The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he
By
took
rents,
direct...
you mean bribes for Analaeus.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons... I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be... He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help
True
you.
enough. Though I hasten to point out, if you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present. Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
Did you see an Asari matriarch?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see
They
a
rarely
matriarch?
venture beyond Asari space. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one... Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare. If you wish. I will continue to enjoy the bar.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to.
You're the Spectre, right?
Can I help you?
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time.
What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
No, but I could...
I could be the king of space. Beat it.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from your...
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real
I don't know
buyer.
anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to
represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia.
What
Our
is your
town-
city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria brand... We want to assess... You will present yourself as a buyer. Your real objective will be to distract him. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary
What's in it
Helix.
for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show?
Do you think that
Might-
Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not
What they
spy-
might be doing somewhere else
Very
doesn't
well,
just...
Spectre. I will be on my way.
They say there hasn't been an accident.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Back again. What
I've been
can this
thinking
o-
over your difficulties with animals.
Indeed.
Could you describe the problems
Put
again?
bluntly, the administrator demand. I acquired evidence of If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get you...
Excellent. Here. The evidence is on my... Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for
All right, I'll help.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. Please do not mention this to... Is there anything else this one might help you?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one... awaits your return.
sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Can I help you?
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a court.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on the Varia now. I can't talk.
What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something.
Like I care that you know? You his
I was on my way to deliver it.
Sit down a minute. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly. I'll be here if you change your mind. You have my package?
I was just about to drop it off.
Good. Go.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? The Spectre has... This one promised compensation for services rendered.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past custom?
This one could raise the sum to 500 credits.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an... This one awaits your return.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down.
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has... How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage.
Now you're gonna show some... I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling. Ilanis Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to
Your men are
Cocculus?
dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for...
I didn't want to
Well, I
fight.
don't need a gun. I need the pieces.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you
Probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place
Smartass, huh? Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent
The
here?
executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been under... I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying this month. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on
The
Novaria.
rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias
I
is
need
driving
Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor?
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a code. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their code. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
What's happening up
Before
on Peak...
the weather, Code Omega means a terminal breach.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what...
All right, I'll talk to Keen.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Watch your step here, Shepard. Technically, we're no longer in Citadel space.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe... I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me
While
into...
you were working on Keen, I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Ms. Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any
He was
chance you-
corrupt.
So what can I do for you today?
What was that about synthetic?
Analeas had shut... He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
What do you do here?
Got a team of 12 under me. You need anything, I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk.
See, these ones made for our academy. and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to—
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.